So to talk to me more about the event is the group's spokeswoman, Jackie Benestante. Good morning, Jackie.
Hi, morning.
Okay, so autism, you know, 1 in 68 kids, or I flip that, 86 children, are diagnosed every year. Tell me about this. How are they affected? How do we know who they are?
Well, you can kind of see it. Well, first of all, it's important for everybody to know that autism is a spectrum disorder, and so there's a huge variation, and we see a big difference in behavior and social skills and communication and sensory issues, and it can be from very mild to very severe. So when they're little, if it's severe, you can kind of tell something's going on right away. For some of them that are just maybe they have sensory issues or mild kind of communication disorders, you maybe don't see it till they're a little bit older and it starts coming more into play, or you see they have more and more problems, or they're reacting in in an unusual way to different situations. And so it's just, it kind of varies, and it's kind of it's hard for parents sometimes to know.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's really stumping the research community is that we don't know what causes it, right?
Right. They really don't. There's a lot of they're finding a lot of gene markers, and there's a lot of research towards that, but there's really not a known cause.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, more boys than girls.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought that up, because there are more boys than girls, but we're also starting to see that there's a lot of gender bias in the diagnosis.
Oh.
And so we're seeing, like at Autism Society, we've been trying to kind of bring a little more awareness that girls have autism, women have autism, and a lot of times, sometimes they're better at communication skills and better at eye contact, and that's just kind of natural. Sometimes it's a natural thing for women, and so those girls tend to not be quite as obvious as the boys, and some of their special interests tend to be things that girls like anyway. They're obsessed with My Little Pony or something like that, and so it's not quite as odd as being, I'd say odd, but being obsessed with air conditioners. You've got a 4-year-old carrying around a mini fan, and that's all they want to do is look at air conditioners, and then you've got a little girl that's obsessed with My Little Pony, and you're not seeing the difference sometimes till they get older, so they're getting diagnosed later.
Right, but it is there.
It's there.
Okay, so today's event, what's going to happen?
Oh, well, it's tomorrow morning at Georgetown High School.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes, and we are, so it's our 10th year of hosting this event. 10th annual for Bike Ride and Fun Run, 4th year at Georgetown High, and we've got almost 400 people coming out. We have a 5K fun run and walk around the grounds of Georgetown High, so that's suitable for kids, kids on little bikes, strollers. We also have 4 bike ride lengths, and they're 9, 24, 42, and 68 miles. And that's all around Williamson County, so that's really fun. We've got special guests like Curious George, and it's going to be a great event.
I saw some Star Wars folks there too. And really quickly, the money goes where? How do you use it?
Okay, so our organization, we're a nonprofit. Everything we do is free for all of our adults and children with autism and their families, and we provide support through, we have a social worker on staff, and people can call her and get advice for free, whether it's a family of a newly diagnosed child or whether you're an adult with autism and you need help kind of navigating finding a therapist or getting support for employment or any of those kind of things. We kind of navigate all those situations, school for kids and adults, as well as we do advocacy. We have an employment program, so lots of things.
So it's full life help.
Absolutely, across the lifespan.
Got it. All right, Jackie Benestante from the Autism Society of Texas, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
And we'll have a link to it on our website on how you can get involved in tomorrow's event. We are back in just a moment.